Hello everyone, it's Kitty here. In this video, I've prepared a very short and simple financial plan for you to leverage if you don't already have. And if it's helpful, please use it. If you feel that others might benefit from this, please share with them as well. So let's dive in. If you can see my screen, there are 4 tabs in this spreadsheet. Tab number 1 is about action plan. So here you would list down the tasks, the things that you need to get done. As well as the timeline, the status, for example, is it work in progress, is it completed, or whatever that you want to put, and then some remark. Generally, I would do this, or it is recommended that you do this at the end once you have all the right numbers. Then it makes more sense for you to put on the task, what you need to get done. So let's move on to the second tab, which is asset and liabilities. Depending on where you are, if you manage your finances for 2 countries, for example, if you are not Singaporean, you're from Australia, you're from Thailand, you're from India, wherever that you're from, you could have 2 columns of each country finances. But if you're only based in Singapore in one country, you might as well just delete one column to make it easy for you to have a look. On the left hand side, it's assets. So asset would be things that you own. It could be in the form of cash, it could be in the form of different accounts that you own, it could be checking, savings, it could be your emergency fund, your bond, your stock, whatever that you own, you can just list them down here by country. On the right hand side is the liabilities. So these liabilities are the loans that you have to pay. It could be in the form of you have mortgage on your house, you have investment properties that you have taken loan from bank. It could be your car loan, it could be whatever loan that you need to fulfill by country. But if you are in only one country, you can just delete one column. So once you have this view, you can go to the next tab, which is income expenses. Similarly, income is on the left hand side, expenses are on the right hand side, separated by 2 columns for each country. Income could be at present, it could be your salary, your bonus, it could be your rental income if you have a rental property investment, it could be your side business, it could be your freelancing job, it could be independent consulting job. Whatever that you have as expected income, you can just list them down. Here are the expenses on the right hand side. It could be the monthly payment that you need to make to the bank to pay off your mortgage. It could be other expenses that you may have. You can just list them down here. Once you have completed these 2 tabs, you can go to the cash flow, personal cash flow tab. Here, I've put in a very simple formula. Cash in, how many, what are the cash that are coming in, how much cash is going out. So these 2 are taken from income and expenses. So cash in would be the income that you are expecting. Cash out would be the expenses that you're expecting on each month, and then net cash flow would be taking cash in minus cash out. So you can see the formula, very simple. I've put together, and then cash on hand. Now, depending on the view that you would like to have, if you would like to have all up view, you can take from asset and liability. You can take the total of asset in each country. Or if you say that I don't want to touch my emergency fund, this is my fixed deposit, I just want to have a look at my position for savings and checking account, you can change the formula, and then you would be able to see how long you can sustain before you have any additional income that may come in the future. Same for this column. And if you would like to have a slightly longer view, what you can do is you can just copy and then paste it here. And then you can say this is 2023, you can say this 2024. Similarly, you can just go on 2025, 2026. But I think next 12 to 24 months should be good enough starting point for you to have a look. Once you have these numbers, it would be more clear for you what you need to be doing. So then you can just come back here on this sheet and list down the things that you got to do, when you have to do, what is the status, and then what's the remark. So this is a very simple financial plan that I've put together. I've shared with multiple people, some of my friends, and they found it to be very useful. And I hope this is useful to you as well. And thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. And you can always reach out to me if you need any clarification or help. Thank you very much.